Hi everyone, I am Dr. B. Yasodha Jagdishwari, Assistant Professor, Department of Economics. Today we are going to discuss about the topic Law of Demand and the factors influencing the demand. I hope at the end of the session you were able to know about the meaning of demand, to understand the law of demand and to identify the factors influencing the demand. The quantities of particular goods and services consumers are willing or able to buy at a particular price is called demand. The law of demand is a fundamental concept in economics that states as the price of goods and services increases, the quantity demanded decreases and vice versa. The understanding the factors that influence the demand is crucial in analyzing market decision and behaviors. Understanding the law of demand is vital for decision making both in business and economics. It helps in pricing strategy, forecasting demand and making a informed business decision. By analyzing the factors influencing such as income, price of the commodities, substitute and complementary goods, related goods and consumers' preference, companies can effectively respond to the market fluctuation and maintain a competitive edge. So, the law of demand states that as the price of goods and services and the quantity demand decreases, as the price rise, the quantity demand will fall. As the price comes down, the quantity demand will be raised for that particular commodity. This relationship between the price and the commodity demand is a fundamental concept in economics and plays a crucial role in analyzing market behaviors. So, understanding the factors influencing the demand also allow us to better understanding of consumers' preference, predict the market dynamics. So, the consumers buy more of goods when its price decreases, and when the price goes up, then the demand for goods comes down. When the price goes down, the demand for the goods will goes up. This is a schedule, demand schedule, will explain the various combination of price and the commodity demanded by the consumer at particular period of time. An imaginary demand schedule is given below. In one side, the price of per kg of product and the quantity demand of the product. See here, the price 10 rupees, 8, 6, 4 and 2. That side, the quantity demand is 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50. As the price decreases from rupees 10 to 8 per kg and 8 to 6 and 6 to 4, then the quantity demanded of the consumers increases from rupees 10 kg to 20, 20 kg to 30 and 40 respectively. With the help of this demand schedule, we can derive the demand curve by plotting the various combination of this price and commodities. See, the graph will be formed by joining the points. Points A, B, C, D and E will explain the slope of the demand curve, which shows the downward sloping curve from top to bottom. The curve name is demand curve DD, which is derived from the point A, B, C, D and E. This is the downward sloping curve, demand curve, showing the inverse relationship between the price and the commodity demanded. And this is the curve which is formed from the schedule of the demand curve. The factors influence demand curve include a wide range of variable combinations of including consumers' income, rise in the price of the commodity, taste and preference and the population demography, advertising, marketing effect and overall economic condition. This factors influence the demand will help us to analyze the businessmen to understand the market condition, economic activities of the behavior of the consumers to attain the maximum sale and profit by adjusting the price and the production level with the help of these factors. The first and foremost factor is the effect of price on demand. One of the most significant factor which influences the demand is the price. As the price increases, the quantity demanded by the consumers will decline. As the price increases, the demand will decrease. As the price comes down, the attitude of the consumers will turn to buy the more commodity as he wish. This inverse relations between the price and demand is crucial for businessmen to understand in order to set the competitive price and anticipate the consumer's behavior. This increase the quantity demand is a typical reflecting the law of demand. The next comes the role of income in demand. As the consumer's income rise, the attitude of the consumers, they were handed with the more purchasing power to buy the product. So it lead to it lead them to purchase of another commodity as their income rises. So on the other hand, the decrease in income can lead to decrease in the demand. Understanding the relationship between the income and the demand is essential for the business to target their price and for their pricing strategy effectively. When the income goes up, consumers buy more. When income comes down, consumers buy less. The next factor is complementary goods. The price of the goods varies two types. One is substitute and then another one is complementary. Where substitute goods were the goods, when the price of one good rises, then the demand for the other will increase. When the price of goods decreases, the demand for other goods decrease. It goes with one another and one another. The next one is complementary goods. It goes with one another, which implies that as the price of one increases, the demand for other also increases. So when the price of one decreases, the demand for the other also decreases. Next comes the population. The influence of population on demand. As the population rises, automatically the demand for the commodity in the market rises. So the businessmen need to study the population trend and the demography to effectively analyze and predict the demand pattern and ensure their product and marketing strategy along with the needs and preference of the market. So next one is the consumer's taste and preference. It may be changes according to the advertisement, changing the fashion, taste and preference, climate and new innovation products which come into the market. This is another important factors which play a major role in the market decision. See, once a pattern of old fashion is changing from the innovation, the consumer's attitude goes on with the new invention, then the demand for that product for new invention will increase. Whereas on the other hand, the demand for the original, the old fashion will be decreased. Say for an example, the customers willing to buy new comes that pencil fit, the old one is the bottom. So this changes will help the businessman to find their product to live in the market. Finally, we conclude the conclusion that by analyzing the formal principle of law of demand, we will conclude that as the price of the product increases, quantity demanded decreases and vice versa, assuming other factors concept. That is, other factors means the factors which influencing the demand. So this is how it is important to note that the factors like income, consumers' preference, population changes, price of the substitute and the complements and substitute products will influence the demand, which makes the demand curve to shift from one place to up or it to down. Now, I think these questions will help you to know the concept of this discussion classes. Thank you so much for your happy learning.